Hello, my name is Mrs. Kurzweil, and I am one of the counselors at Wausau West. I am very excited to talk to you today and welcome you as the next generation of warriors. You will be the graduating class of 2025. Today we are going to be talking about what it means to be a warrior. We will discuss what you can expect entering high school and discuss the process of selecting classes for next year. As the first step in becoming a warrior, I'm going to ask you to take this process seriously and listen carefully to the information shared with you during this presentation. Later on in the presentation, you will hear a lot about the different classes and options at West. We want you to carefully and thoughtfully choose the elective classes that are best for you and fit your interests and your future plans. Part of being in high school is taking more of an active role in your education. Let's see what it means at Wausau West to be a warrior.
We start every day in home, and that is where you will be doing homework activities, and it's 10 minutes every day where you will be listening to the announcements, and so it's going to be important for you to go to homework every day too. Mama said, I'm to see be something great. Don't make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything. Alright, so there's 21 mods in a day. You have 5 minutes to go between classes. Classes are like 2 or 3 mods. You have a lot of off time, which gives you time to meet with teachers like Mr. Baraz and things like that. Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. I'm so living. Shoot for the stars, couldn't make it kill it. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision. Always had a
So during your off mods, you can go to the library, or we do have resource centers around here, and there's resource centers for every subject, so math, science, English, and the global languages. When you go in there, you can get one-on-one help from the teacher that's in there, which is specialized in that area.
Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up.
Here at West, we have tons of different activities, clubs, and sports for you to get involved in. As a freshman, you'll be able to come to a Warrior Welcome Night during the summer, where you get to talk about and with different clubs, activities, their leaders, the people that direct them, the teachers that supervise. And so if you go to that, you can be a little bit exposed to everything that goes on here.
Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. High hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger possess. They never wanna be the winner of novelties. Don't ever change, we wanted everything. Wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up. It's a little
So my favorite part about West is definitely the clubs. It is something that I have loved since I was a freshman. There's so much for you to get involved in here, and it's really worth it.
So my favorite thing about West is probably the bunch of different classes you can take. You really just get a feel for everything and figure out what you want to do after high school.
So my favorite thing about West is the flexibility to go in the commons during the off mods. It's a really fun place to be.
What I like best about West is that they have like a good variety of different electives that you can do, and it just allows kids to explore what they like in high school and what they want to do in the future.
Freshman year is a time of new beginnings. Expectations rise. With your academics, everything counts in high school. You need to take classes and pass them. Your semester grades are put on your transcript, which is a permanent record of how you did in high school. The transcript is the document that goes to colleges, the military, or employers when you apply for admission or employment. The transcript is a very serious part of high school. Assignments. If you turn in your assignments on time and do your best, you will put yourself in good standing to pass your classes. Late and missing assignments that accumulate often are the reasons why a student fails a class. Which brings us to time management. In high school, it is very critical that you use your time wisely. Students typically have many activities and responsibilities after school with athletics, clubs, or work, and you need to organize yourself and your time so you get all of your work completed. Communication with teachers is critical. Ask questions, seek help, and be proactive in your learning. Wausau West has something called FlexMod scheduling. We will show you a couple of schedules later so you can visualize it. For now, watch this short video to get an idea of what FlexMod scheduling means.
Hello, potential new students. Allow me to be the first one to welcome you to Wausau West High School. As potential new students, I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but I'm pretty sure the number one question on your mind is, what is this FlexMod system? Now, I'm sure this seems pretty scary right now at the moment, being a new student, but the best way to look at it is 21 periods in a day. Each period is 20 minutes long. I'm sure you're wondering what these empty spaces mean. These empty spaces are what I'd like to call an opportunity. During these empty periods, you can schedule times to hang out with teachers to work on homework or even plan ahead for the next lesson. Overall, these empty spaces are ways for you to expand your educational horizons. Now, let's say you have 1 hour off in the morning. Does this mean you can leave the building? No, unfortunately, you can't leave the building during your off times. You can also attend a resource center, such as the Science Resource Center or the Math Resource Center, to work with teachers. Upperclassmen, such as sophomores, juniors, and seniors, can have off-campus lunch privileges, where they're allowed to leave campus for 2 months for lunch. As someone new, you're probably like, oh, cool, this is awesome, this is great, I can work on my homework ahead of time, I can do everything, I can get everything done, I don't even have to take anything home. Unfortunately, there's a downside to the FlexMod system. The downside is called conflicts. A conflict is when you're scheduled to be in 2 classes at the same exact time. You can either split the classes, where you only attend one for a certain amount of time and then the other for the rest of the amount of time, or you can move the class so you can attend them both for the full hour without missing anything. I hope this video helps you understand what the FlexMod system can do to help your school career. Have a good day, and hey, be a warrior today.
In order to graduate from high school, you need to take classes and pass them to earn credits. In the Wausau School District, students need to earn 23 credits to obtain a high school diploma. There are some courses, in addition to the elective courses, that you need to pass. And if you do not, you repeat them until you do. This may be during summer school or having to double up on classes each year. This is what your 2 semesters of freshman year will look like. Notice that this is very structured with courses you are required to take. Every student is required to take a minimum of 6 classes plus a Phy-Ed. Note there is another elective listed at the bottom, which indicates that it is optional. Some students choose to take 3 electives instead of 2. This is not for everyone. Some electives are year-long, while some electives are only a semester long. Here's a sample schedule that you would receive with 2 electives. Let's see a clearer representation of this schedule. This is an example of a student-created schedule, where each class is color-coded to easily differentiate class times throughout the week. Every day always begins with homeroom from 7:45 to 7:55. Some courses meet for 2 mods, or 40 minutes, or 3 mods, or 60 minutes. The white spaces show unstructured time, or when the student does not have a course scheduled. We do not schedule lunch into a student's schedule. Lunch runs between mods 9 and 15. So this student would have to look at when they have off during those mods to eat lunch each day. Other uses of the unstructured time could be attending resource centers, the library, or back scheduling with a teacher to get one-on-one help. This is an example of a freshman schedule taking 3 electives. To gain a better idea of how full your schedule will be if you do take 3 electives, look at the white spaces in this student's schedule. These are the only times throughout the week that this student has available to go to a resource center and get help with a teacher. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, this student only has 1 mod to eat lunch, which equates to 15 minutes. To be successful taking 3 electives, you must come to school regularly, do your homework and turn it in on time, be organized, be able to prioritize and balance your life activities, be a self-advocate, so talk to your teachers, ask questions, be responsible, find teachers when you need additional information, when you have missed class due to an illness or conflicts. Remember, class conflicts are more common in schedules with 3 electives. Be proactive. Do not wait for the teacher to remind you of assignments, projects, or due dates. The registration handbook will be a valuable tool for you to use in picking out your elective classes. This year, you will be completing a Google form to select your elective options. You will receive a copy of the freshman registration guide. Included will have direct links to descriptions of each elective area and the freshman elective options available to you. At the bottom of the page is the elective options Google form that must be filled out and completed by January 15th. In the beginning part of the registration handbook, you will find information on careers and college programs, as well as classes at West that would be helpful and interesting for you to consider. Career clusters are groups of careers that share common features. If you like one job in a cluster, you may like others in that cluster as well. These pages are great planning pages as you look at high school. Remember, you do not have to take all of the classes you are interested in your freshman year. You have 4 years to enjoy all that West has to offer. Next, we will go through the various steps included in the Google form to fill out for your elective selections. The first page will be entering in your email, first and last name, and your student ID. Please be sure all is entered in correctly. The second page is your first semester elective choices. I chose Art Foundations, which is indicated as a year-long class, and Foods 1. The third page is your semester 2 elective choices. Since I chose Art Foundations, which is a year-long class, I must select it for second semester as well. My other elective choice for second semester is Woods. The fourth page is our extension courses. Geometry Applications is only available for students in geometry and is in addition to the 2 electives a student would choose. You can just click Next if this doesn't apply to you or you do not want to take this extension course. The fifth page is for your alternate electives. These would be used in the event that your first elective choices are not available. You must choose 2 alternate electives. The sixth page is for those students looking to take a third elective. Remember that this is optional, and not all students will be fit to take a third elective. This would be a good discussion to have with your parents to decide whether or not a third elective is the right choice for you. If you do not want a third elective, just click Next. The final page is your reminder that changes cannot be made once you submit your responses. If you need to go back to review, please use the back button on the form. Make sure that you have made accurate selections for each semester before you submit. It is your responsibility to review elective course options with your parents and guardians. Go through the course handbook with them and fill out the elective options Google form. Remember, you are selecting 2 electives on the Google form for each semester. Remember, some courses are a year long, so you must sign up for both semesters. You must complete and submit the Google form by January 15th. Now, listen to your elective options from our very own teachers at Wausau West.
Do you have an interest in traveling to, working and living in, or just learning about faraway places? Would you like to earn college credit and maybe save some money on tuition? Then take a global language. 75% of the world's population does not speak English, and only about 10 to 20% of the US population speaks a second language fluently. West graduates who take 4 to 5 years of a global language typically qualify for up to 16 credits for their work done in high school and set themselves up for success in our ever more globalized society. All students have the opportunity to participate in our French, German, Spanish, and international clubs, where we provide hands-on activities that encompass all aspects of language and culture, from music to art to food, all while building your ability to communicate in a second language and strengthening your abilities in English as well. One of the great benefits of learning a second language is the ability to travel with one of our groups. We offer life-changing trips abroad to France, Germany, and a number of Spanish-speaking countries, and hosting opportunities for students from Germany and France on a regular basis. So almost everyone who takes a global language will have at least one opportunity to travel abroad and or host during their high school years. While freshmen are able to sign up for these trips, we recommend that you complete at least 2 years of a language prior to traveling. If you're interested in signing up for a global language, we have 3 options to pick from: French, German, and Spanish. We can't wait to welcome you to our global community.
You might wonder, why do I need to take art if I'm not going into an art career? Not only is art a class you will enjoy and be able to explore new things, but you will also learn concepts and skills that you can use in almost any profession you pursue. You will become a well-rounded creative thinker and problem solver. You will learn how to work through problems and have to push past your first idea or solution. You will develop a growth mindset, learn how to work with peers, give and receive feedback, and most importantly, you will have fun along the way. As a freshman, you are able to sign up for Art Foundations. Art Foundations is a year-long course which allows you to explore drawing with many mediums, watercolor and acrylic painting, clay, sculpture projects, and many more. This class is designed to help teach you the basic building blocks of art, how to apply the elements of art and principles of design, and help you find the areas you are most interested in. After taking this class, you can further pursue art by taking ceramics, painting, sculpture, or drawing. You can also earn college credit through art your senior year. So, if you enjoy learning new things, being creative, and doing things you didn't know you were capable of, then taking art will definitely be a great fit for you. You don't have to be a great artist to take art. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Did you know business is one of the most popular college majors? Get a jump start by taking courses in the Business and Marketing department. In the competitive world of business, the success depends largely on how well companies perform business and marketing activities. Courses in the Business and Marketing department are designed to teach students the importance of people skills, communication, as well as how to perform creatively and effectively in a business setting. Students will interact with a variety of industry professionals and participate in hands-on activities in and outside of the classroom, solving real problems businesses are faced with on a day-to-day basis in team and individual settings. Classes available for incoming freshmen include Exploring Business, Introduction to Marketing, Keyboarding, Today's Tech Trends, Microsoft Office, and PubLab.
Wausau West has many clubs and organizations for students to get involved and take their experiences to the next level. DECA is one of the largest student organizations at Wausau West, and it's part of the Business and Marketing department. As a DECA member, you have the opportunity to attend leadership conferences, participate in social and community events with peers, attend monthly meetings, and compete against students from around the state of Wisconsin and internationally. We encourage you to get involved in this great organization.
Welcome to the Westside Connection. Westside Connection is a school-based enterprise at Wausau West that sells Warrior apparel, gifts, snacks, and beverages, and is open throughout the day for students and staff. All students enrolled in Introduction to Marketing and Exploring Business classes gain hands-on work experience by having the opportunity to work in the store. Students enrolled in these classes also develop, design, and sell our unique Warrior gear. Are you ready to bring out the creative warrior in you? See you next year.
Hi, welcome to Wausau West High School. I am Mrs. Cerny and I am in the Family and Consumer Science department. We have many courses that we offer in our department. You actually have 3 of them to choose from as a freshman elective. We have Foods 1, Foods 2, and Child Development. Even if you have taken a Foods class in middle school, you will still begin with Foods 1 at Wausau West. Foods 1 focuses on your personal kitchen. Every week you are in the kitchens at West preparing a recipe. The food you make is for you to eat or take home to share with your family and friends. We also focus on cooking terms so you completely understand how to prepare recipes. And a weekly favorite for students is watching a live cooking demonstration. Foods 2 focuses on nutrition, and you can earn 2 college credits, also known as dual credits from NTC. With those credits, you can transfer them to our state colleges as elective credits, and they are free. In Foods 2, you also have weekly cooking labs where you are in the kitchens preparing your recipes. These courses are hands-on courses that allow you weekly to have these experiences in the kitchen. Child Development is the 3rd course offered to freshmen. This course focuses on the ages and stages of development. You will go on weekly field trips to the YMCA and Wausau Child Care to observe and interact with the children. You also have the opportunity to take home a baby think it over for a weekend if you choose. These courses offer life skills that will help you throughout your life. They also help you explore career choices that you may have as well. Good luck at Wausau West, and we hope to see you soon.
Computer science courses at Wausau West offer something for everyone, from beginner to advanced. You can discover the beauty and joy of computing and prepare for one of many computing-related careers. The first course that students should take, offered in Semester 1, is Introduction to Programming, where you'll learn how to apply coding techniques to solve a wide array of problems using the programming language Python. Computer programming is a creative process that fosters ingenuity, perseverance, and critical thinking. It's all about thinking logically. Computers are by themselves pretty dumb. They don't know how to do anything until a human provides the step-by-step instructions. In the intro course, you'll learn the fundamentals of computer programming and discover the many applications of computer science. After the intro course in 2nd semester, you can take an introductory course in cryptography. Cryptography is the science of using secret codes to maintain the privacy and security of information. Before the use of computers, code breaking was a breathtakingly complex task that resisted large-scale success for thousands of years. The history of computing is closely tied to the development of tools for cracking enemy codes and the design of secure, unbreakable encryption. In this course, you'll explore the rich history of cryptography and study computer-based strategies that form a pillar of modern cybersecurity. The other course that is open to freshmen during second semester is web design. This course introduces students to the techniques used to design, build, and maintain a quality website. You'll learn about HTML markup codes for creating the correct structure and content of a web page, and apply tools to create the visual styling and layout that make a web page functional, attractive, and unique. I hope every high school student gets a chance to explore computer programming through one of the basic courses. It's a very useful skill that's also in high demand. There are immense opportunities for anyone who wants to take it to the next levels.
Join the music department at Wausau West. Whether you are in band, choir, or orchestra, you will have the opportunity to be involved in making great music with a community of friends.
Wausau West provides a wide range of unique musical experiences for our students.
These experiences include traditional formal performances on bigger stages and will expand to new opportunities such as Bandstock, the All-City Strings Festival, and Pop Concert.
Each of these special performance opportunities energize our students' lives inside and outside of the classroom.
As a freshman, you will have the opportunity to be in freshman choir, concert band, and the string orchestra.
There is a spot for all students in music ensembles at Wausau West, regardless of your ability.
And music is not something most people are naturally good at. It takes hard work and dedication.
If you are willing to work hard, try new things, and to just have fun, we have a chair for you.
We are excited to meet you here in the Wausau West Music Department and to grow together as musicians.
Hello, future freshman warriors. My name is Miss Reed, and I'm one of the agri-science teachers here at Wausau West. If you like animals, plants, wildlife, natural resources, or food, we have classes that might interest you. All agri-science classes are project and hands-on based. We explore real-world issues at a pace that fits your learning style and interests. A lot of kids think, why take an agri-science class? I'm not going to be a farmer. Actually, 98% of kids in our classes aren't farmers. As freshmen, you have two options for classes in our department: Introduction to Agri-Science and/or Conservation class. First and second semester are always completely different. In first semester Agri-Science, we start learning about what Agri-Science is all about. You choose your own design labs and topics to learn about that fit your interests. We work in our new greenhouse, grow our own plants, learn about how plants grow and how to run a commercial greenhouse. We also do landscape design projects, run hydroponic systems, and have a poinsettia sale. After plants, we learn about large domesticated animals. You get to work hands-on with live animals and learn from experts through speakers and class field trips. We wrap up the semester learning about conservation and issues affecting our natural resources like wolves, honeybees, and deer management. In second semester, we learn about genetically modified plants and animals. You will color your own baby chicks, extract DNA, and explore the crazy things happening to plants and animals in today's agri-science. We follow that up with some food science. We end the semester by focusing on what career looks most interesting. If you love fishing, hunting, camping, or just being outside in wildlife, conservation is the option for you. We begin by learning about invasive species and the impact they are having on Wisconsin. We talk about the importance of hunting and conservation management. We learn about wildlife and have venison feeds, score deer antlers, do mock turkey hunts. In our fish ecology unit, we work with DNR fisheries biologists to age fish and do lake studies on local lakes. While doing all these cool things, we learn directly from DNR wardens, foresters, soil scientists, wildlife biologists, and more guest speakers working every day outside with wildlife and careers you may be interested in. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, we look forward to seeing you in agri-science and/or conservation here at Wausau West.
Hello, my name is Mr. Peterson, and I'm a member of the Technology and Engineering Education Department here at Wausau West. I would like to take an opportunity to share some information about a few classes that are available to you as incoming freshmen. The first class is called Introduction to CAD. CAD is short for Computer Aided Design, and this class is meant to provide multiple opportunities to develop digital designs into physical projects. As a student in this class, you will be using the CAD software Autodesk Inventor and AutoCAD to create designs that will be produced by several pieces of digital fabrication equipment, including our 3D printers, laser engraver, computer-controlled wood router, and computer-controlled plasma cutter. This class is meant to be a first step in our computer integrated manufacturing pathway that will prepare you for further education and careers in modern manufacturing. Intro to CAD is a semester-long class offered in the fall of each year. The other class I would like to highlight is the first class in our Project Lead the Way engineering course sequence called Introduction to Engineering Design. This class is a year-long class that covers fundamentals of the fields of engineering. One of the biggest areas of emphasis is the idea of an engineering design process. Engineers use a design process for virtually every project, from developing a new cell phone, creating a highway interchange, to advanced applications in nanotechnology, healthcare, and manufacturing. We will use the engineering design process in several hands-on projects throughout the year. Students are rarely given a set of directions for these projects, but rather a set of criteria and asked to develop a creative solution that best solves the problem. Similar to Intro to CAD, this class uses many pieces of advanced technology, including 3D printers and laser engravers. Through the design process, the idea of prototyping, building, creating, and trial and error are encouraged and celebrated because they lead to better solutions in the end. Other topics that are covered include reverse engineering, computer solid modeling, and failure analysis. This class leads to future options in our engineering pathway, and in addition, students that successfully complete the year-end exam earn the opportunity to purchase college credit. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you next year as Wausau West Warriors.